Hello everybody, Hammers28 here, and today we're back in the world of Stoneblock 4. So, in preparation of heading off to who knows where, off in that way, we need to summon some Wilden. So, I think we were pretty close to crafting this. We just needed... Oh, that's why I made an iron sword. I remember now. We also need a vexing arc wood, which comes from the purple one. And a bow. Hey, so let me grow this tree just to cut it down. There we go. Put you in here. Tablet of Summon Wilden. And then, from what I remember, craft it, place the brazier down, then use the tablet that you'd like. Most will require source, have a jar nearby. Okay, so I think it just starts automatically then. I don't remember if I had to do something extra. Where did I leave? Oh, it's right here. Activate it, awaiting activation. There we go. So we should have to fight these guys. Okay, they hurt, but not too bad. You spawned in a wall, idiot. Okay, never mind. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I said that. Okay, we got some Wilden wings and some Wilden spikes, and the reason I needed that was for... Pierce. We need a arrow and a spike. So we can throw the spike. And we need an arrow real quick. So, I don't know if we have one. Oh, perfect. We have exactly one. Probably dropped from a skeleton or something. Boop. To make the glyph of Pierce. Bam. Because we're trying to make a mining spell. So now with the spell book, is there anything... I think we also need AoE, which requires a firework star. Can we craft that? I think it just takes gunpowder, right? Firework. It's not craftable. I'm clicking it, but it's not showing up. Why can't I make a firework star? That's so weird. I thought, let's see. Minecraft firework star. Why can't I craft this? Yeah, gunpowder, dye. Why is that not a thing I can craft? That's so weird. Because you can craft fireworks from gunpowder, then I can't get AoE? Firework star, unless you have to buy it from someone. Although I thought it would say. Because now if we come in here, we should be able to do projectile. Pierce is too powerful for the current spellbook. Okay, so we need to upgrade the spellbook with blaze rods. We don't have any blaze rods. Do we have a blaze rod chicken? We can make a blaze rod chicken, but then we can't feed him the chicken seed. So in between episodes, I did do some more chickens. As you can see, I opened up this area over here because I want to put down some garden cloches to make the chicken seed. Because I realized since they gave us glowstone, we were actually able to make the tier 3 chicken seed with the clayed glowstone. But I can't go any higher than tier 3 because tier 4 takes this mending neurogel, and I've never seen this before, so I have no idea when we're going to unlock that. But I did make a lot more of the chickens, so I'm pretty sure we have all the chickens up to tier 4 now. Although I can't actually use any of the tier 4 chickens until we get the tier 4 seed, but we can use everything up to tier 3, which is very nice. But this is annoying. I can't upgrade the spell book without... Oh, did it? I think it just changed the color. Without blaze rods, unless there's another way to get blaze rods. Blaze powder. No, just kill blazes. Molten blaze. Nope. So there's no other way. Well, I don't really want to advance much more until I get the AE system up and running, because it's like I want to have all these chickens in a roost with a storage drawer, but if it's not connected to AE, I don't want to do that yet. So let's put all this in here, and let's see. We do have a bunch of food. Do we need anything else? It's not what I wanted to do. Is there a heal? Harm? I thought there's a healing spell. Let's see. Right click. Let's see. Heal. Heal is tier 2. Heal a small amount of health and consume hunger. When used on undead, the spell will deal damage. Let's see. So we're going to need blaze rods, which means we have to extend out all the way to the Netherrack realm, I believe. Unless there's another way to get some stuff. In which case, if we have to mine manually, I want to buy a drill. Because I think the machinist sells a drill, right? Light blue drill. Light blue drill. Wait, what? This guy sells a mysterious cube. Huh? I thought it was this guy. Oh, I guess we unlocked it. Ah, perfect. That means we don't have to go exploring quite yet. I can just work on the setup. So, let's head back to our base. And what do I use this for? I think I have to break it to get the stuff out of it. That's usually what you have to do. So we need blue sheet metal. Let's see, sheet metal. Sheet iron. Iron sheet metal. Which is going to take iron plates. That's fine. We're going to need some more iron. We need 3 of these. I think it's 4 actually. Yep. Decorative and sturdy. 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Wait, how many do I need? Quest book. We need 19. So that makes, it's 4 to 4, so we're at 12. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Then we have to dye it blue with some lapis. And actually, I only need like this. So we only need 2. Do it like that to make our blue sheet metal. And we need actually some more. Dang it. How much iron is this going to cost? A lot. Let's get some more iron real quick. Do I have any in here? No. Quickly cook up some iron. Bam, bam, smelt it up to make another 4 iron sheet metal. One, 2, 3, 4. Sheet metal. Now if we dye this, and that's not how you dye it, blue dye. Blue sheet metal. Task completed. Now we just need the vibrant quartz, which is glowstone and quartz glass, and quartz glass is Certus quartz with regular glass. Let's see, glowstone, Certus quartz crystal, a Lutbia spawned, cool, don't really care. How do I get more? I don't need it. I need more Certus right now. So, if we run up here... What tier was the Certus chicken? Certus chicken. Tier 5. And it's a craftable chicken. How much do we need? So we need 3 vibrant quartz glass. We need 5 Certus quartz dust. How do I make the dust? Certus quartz dust. Dust. Block drop. We can crush it. When it's not fully grown, it drops some. Okay. Man, why don't you want to grow? Just grow a little bit. How many do we have? 4. We just need 1 more. And then once we have a crusher set up, we'll just crush it to make it a lot easier to get this in larger quantities. Okay, there we go. And it made a mess all over the base. Emerald, copper, emerald, nether quartz, gold, iron, copper. Yeah, some of it's useful. The bee has kind of outlived his usefulness. It's not that great for us anymore. So now we need to make the quartz glass. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we need 3 of this to make the processors plenty. And it comes with 5 acceleration cards. So how do we actually build this guy? The Circuit Fabricator is a multi-block that creates processors for all of your network parts and technology, but they do require power and can accept regular FE power from other modded sources. To create this multi-block, you'll need a mysterious cube, along with blue sheet metal or vibrant quartz. The Circuit Fabricator utilizes the same dimensional parallaxing as the World Engine and is able to process up to 16 recipes at once. You can overclock the Fabricator by placing up to 10 acceleration cards into its upgrade slot. Fully upgraded, the machine has the potential to consume a lot of power. Okay, but how do I actually build this thing? Like, it's not telling me how to construct it. It just gave me the sheet metal and stuff. Circuit. World Engine circuit. That's not what we want. Circuit Fabricator. Yeah, how do I build ya? It will take a copper plate, a diamond, 1.2 million FE, and some pistons, which is pretty easy. Now that we have the power supply and the battery, it's actually not too bad to make this kind of stuff. So let's make 2 pistons. We need 6 iron plates. And a copper plate. World Engine. This stuff. Oh, plus the diamond, I forgot. You know, I bet we could probably, with a peer-to-peer network, we could probably have it set up so I can just dump whatever items I want into the machine and take them out as needed, so I don't actually have to teleport all the way to the World Engine every single time. Like, we can already use the Tesseract to send energy inside, which is pretty useful. And it did say it takes a million to run at 1024 FE per tick, so it is going to take quite a while. Duration 1200 ticks. Yeah, so it is quite a long time. At least it is running, which is good to know. But how do I actually build this thing? I wish it said. The Circuit Fabricator. It takes 19 sheet metal. Wait, 19, 20, 23, 24. So that's not really a 3x3x3. Bam. home. Unless maybe I just place it and it works. Let's try it. Huh. It said it's a multi-block. Oh, it needs power to actually function. So let's swap out you here. Idle. So how do I actually use this thing? How do I build it? That's the better question. Time to check Google. Alright, so it seems like I am not the only one who is having issues. Apparently, you're supposed to be able to just click this, but when I click it, it doesn't do anything. See? It says click to view the required structure, but it doesn't actually show it. But apparently, to build this guy, it is a 3x3, as I thought. So let's dig out this room here. Oh, I bet if I use this guy. Yeah, it is faster. We just need more mana. We'll also need... We were making steel, right? Yes. Perfect. Because I need some power cables. Cable. I think 16 is good enough for now. So we could just put... We can move this guy. Like over here. And then have the cables in the back. So luckily someone put a diagram of how it looks, which I would not have been able to guess. Huh? I placed you over there, and you didn't show all of this. Okay, so I guess it was the game was just being a bit silly. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Corner pieces. The glass goes here. You go there. Bam. So it works like that. And then to put power, they said you have to input it into the circuit fabricator itself. So we'll just dig out over here. Grab our shovel. Route power through here. And now it gets power. Perfect. It is a cool looking multi-block though. Bit lazy with the sheet metal, but I digress. So now we should be able to just put this guy in here. It's now running. And it makes the calculation circuit. Now to make a completed processor, we have to use that with the silicon and redstone in here. And then later when we make the assembler, that'll make it a lot easier to do our crafting. So hopefully we don't have to depend on this guy too much. Mostly because I don't like that you can't see anything. So let's see. So, oh, we finished this. Mechanism pipes, thank you. Storage. So we need enough to get to the controller. Oh, it's going that way. So we need to finish this guy. We're going to need some printed silicon, which comes from Certus Quartz dust, or, I forget, was the silicon chicken tier 3 or 4? Lead, osmium, dust, soul stand. Okay, it's a tier 4 chicken, so I can't use him yet. This guy will make silicon gems, which is what we want, but we can't do that yet. A little annoying. I should also move this so I don't accidentally break stuff. So silicon gem comes from quartz blend, which is 1 Certus Quartz dust. or regular dust, coal, and sand. Interesting. So how do I make the dust? Let's see. Probably need a grinder or a crusher. Quartz dust, let's see. Yeah, create crusher, pulverizer, crusher, crusher. Okay, so we will need to make a bit more machines. We can make the crusher pretty easily though. We're just gonna need some other stuff too. So crusher, not the factory. We're gonna need a steel casing, along with 2 buckets of lava and 2 basic control circuits. So that's gonna be 2 osmium and 4 redstone. Throw it in here. Oh, I gotta dump that. There we go. Osmium. We need 2 buckets of lava. We should have this chicken with lava eggs to make the crusher, and then we just have to crush the Certus quartz. I mean, crush the nether quartz. And nether quartz I can grow from a chicken. Crusher. Oh, that doesn't count. That's funny. Where are my buckets? Okay, no buckets. We'll just make some. Where's all my iron? There we go. Buckets, lava. 2 lava buckets. Crusher, crusher. So we'll put this guy right here. Crush the quartz. And now I can taste the digital storage. It's gonna make everything so much easier. Okay, the dust. Now combine it with 2 coal and a bunch of sand. 2 coal. And some sand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. To make our quartz blend. Now we can cook this into silicon. Now I believe we also need redstone. As well. So, what quest did we complete? Oh, the crusher. Storage. This thing, we're making the calculation, so printed silicon in here is what we need to do. We can put these guys in here. And it seems like the power isn't too much. It did go a lot faster. So now we can use this to make the calculation processor and finish the quest. Now that unlocks the ME storage bus, which is extremely useful. This is what we want. ME storage bus is going to take... Okay, so that's locked behind the next one. We need the Fortron infused blocks to make the ME storage bus. But now we have access to cables. What is this? Infinite wireless access. Okay, they did include the guide on how to make it infinite. Adding more channels. So let's make an ME cable. Quartz fiber. It's going to take some more Certus quartz. Let's see. Where does other rock come from? Other rock comes from... And it's another random event. Let's see. Where's the rest? Here. I know it's suspicious and it drops stuff, but I just don't care. Make an ME cable. Before you start building out your AE network, it's time to talk about channels. Don't worry, the pack's default is set to 4x by default. Okay, that makes it way easier. With the increased settings, you have 32 channels per network. Okay, that's going to make it way easier than it usually is. Fluix cable takes quartz fiber. It's going to take another 3 Certus quartz. 1, 2, 3. But now that we built the crusher, we can crush this stuff right here. I thought there was an easier way to do it though. Not seeing it. And then, so that's going to let us make the quartz fiber. So we're going to need some glass as well. Oh, actually, I need the crafting table. I can't do it over here. So it is quartz. To make the quartz fiber, combine the fiber with the fluix crystal. Luckily we purchased a bunch of this. And we can make the cables. At least you get a lot of cables out of it. That's what I always liked about it. Let's see. So there's the ME crafting terminal. That's going to take a crafting table, a calculation processor, annihilation core, logic processor. Okay, so we can make the crafting terminal. IO bus. So let's make this first. So we're going to need a calculation processor, which we have. Then we're going to need, what else? Crafting table, that's easy enough. Then we're going to need a logic processor, which will take printed logic circuit, so that's some gold. 1, 2. I think you need diamonds, right? Yeah, to make the engineering, so let's take some of these. And I think you need iron as well, right? What did I do? Why is it... Huh? What did I click to highlight it? I have no idea. But it doesn't look like it. Crafting recipe, logic, this one. Okay, then combine this. Oh, we need some more printed silicon. To make this guy. At least this machine is really fast, so that's useful. ME terminal. Formation core will take a second one of these. Formation core. Now that's going to take Certus and Fluix dust. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to need 2 of these guys. We need to combine that here. Combine the gold. And then I think that's everything. Annihilation core. Oh, that's going to take nether quartz. Okay, let's grab some nether quartz. Where is my... There we go. Nether quartz chicken. We're going to need some seed. To make nether quartz. So if you haven't yet set up your chickens, I would definitely recommend it, because it will save you so much time in the long run. ME terminal, logic processor. Did they all take logic processors? They do, so we need 3 logic processors. So let's grab another piece of gold. Throw it in here with redstone and silicon. Wait, whoops, I forgot, you don't need to crush it. I can use it to make more silicon later, so it's not wasted, but it's not what we needed it for. Why did this errored? Not enough silicon. 1 needed but 0 found. What? Printed silicon? Did I put something in there? Huh, that's weird. Formation core is Fluix dust and the crystal. So I think now we can craft all the pieces. Formation cores. Annihilation cores. Oh, we need an illuminated panel, which is more quartz glass. Which we don't have. So we need some more quartz. Oh, wait, we can break more nether quartz to do it. Okay, that actually is useful. So I can save the Certus quartz and just use the nether quartz. Illuminated panel. This stuff. Wait, no, it says it has to be Certus quartz. Then why did it highlight? Maybe I saw it. So let's quickly grab some more. And then we'll have our crafting terminal ready to go. Come on. Grow. Grow. Okay. A little bit of dust. We just need 5 of it. Oh, maybe it's because I had the piece of glass available. It's not that I had the dust. There we go, 5. Once I get an Annihilation Core, I'm definitely going to set up my subnet to just grow Certus quartz. Okay, so now we can make this guy, make the illuminated panel, make the quartz glass. Make the illuminated panel. ME terminal. ME crafting terminal. A much bigger table. And it gives you a storage bus. Perfect. So, what we're gonna need, yeah, thank you for the storage bus, is we need the storage controller, which is a diamond, some steel, oh, steel plates. How much steel do we have? Not a lot. We can buy a controller though. I forget, oh, that's the wrong one. I forget which Echo sells it, but we can buy a controller. I think it was the storage guy. Quartermaster. Here we go, storage controller. And we don't need anything else from him, right? No, I don't think so. So, we can put this guy here. Now we do need to connect it with a linking tool. 2 gold, paper, and that. I think we have some more gold, so we don't need to grab some more. See, we can put that stuff in here. Linking tool. For paper. That's bamboo. That's not sugar. I mean, that's not, yeah, that's not sugar cane. Linking tool. Done. So now, you take this guy, I think. It's been a while since I did this. Shrink, sneak, right click in the air, left click in ender drawer, right click in the air to change the actions. Linking mode single, linking action, add. Controller configured. So now, we can link these drawers. Like so. Then you can link these drawers. And you can actually increase the range of this as well. But for now, this is good enough. So this is pretty far. But what we can do is now you can take... Oh, this is going to need power though, doesn't it? So we're going to need... I'm surprised it didn't show the... Oh, there it is. Powering your network, yeah. We need an energy acceptor, which has to be built in the world engine, interestingly enough. Huh. Along with 76,000 FE, so it's not too bad. But, now that these are all connected, you slap your storage bus right here. That's not the storage bus. Storage bus right here. And now when you connect it to the ME crafting terminal, it can read every storage drawer that is connected to the controller. So we don't have to keep running back and forth between all the inventories. We could just access everything right here. So I'll need more Fluix glass cables, and then we could probably, I wanted to do it up there, but all of our production is still down here. So until we make the wireless access, it might be better just to keep it more centralized. So I might as well put the stuff back here. So we would do maybe like this. Actually, break this. We would do it like this. Move this guy. Actually, I think, no, I think it can be on the back. Like so. Like that. Then we need an energy acceptor to do it. But then this will connect to that. Then we can add more channels later on and get the ME drive next. So let's make the energy acceptor. Oh, right, that was, I have to go to the world engine for that. Energy acceptor. But what did it take to make energy acceptor? Copper wire, iron plate, and quartz glass. So we need 4 iron plates. We need copper wire, which came from cutting copper plates. How many do we need? 4. So we need 4 copper plates. One, two, three, 4. And quartz glass. We have 2, so we're going to need to break some more Certus quartz, unless I'm not missing a simpler way to craft it, right? No, it has to be Certus quartz. I'm not forgetting any, right? We have some charged ones in here, but that's not what I want to use. Oh, it's over here. Copper wire. So let's quickly get some more Certus quartz. And then we could put it all together and make our energy acceptor. 1. Just need 4 more. 2. 3. And final 1. Come on. There we go. Kind of regretting putting it up there now. But it's out of the way, so I don't have to keep looking at it. So now we can make the quartz glass. Now we can go to the world engine and throw that inside. 1, 2. And make the energy acceptor. I gotta say, I was thinking that the world machine gimmick was gonna be annoying, but I actually am enjoying how it's been implemented, because they're gating a lot of the... What's the word? They're gating the progression in a good enough way that it's not super annoying. So we'll put the energy acceptor maybe here. We do have to get a power cable running from the power over there, so we'll probably run it over here. We can also make the crystal resonance generator. Ooh, they even give you an energy cell for free. That's very nice. Put you right here. Now, we're gonna make the resonance generator next, which is a fluix block, iron plate, and copper wire. It's very useful because that machine just generates FE. I mean, is it FE? It generates the AE power pretty much for free. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Crystal resonance generator. 4 iron plates. I think it's all of our iron, actually. Wait, no it isn't. Oh, I think I know what it is. Every time I try to do a craft with the engineer's hammer, it doesn't want to do more than 1. And a fluix block. Cut these guys. Head back to the world engine. And put it inside. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, and 4. And this will power the network. And since they increased it by 4, even without a controller, we can connect quite a lot of stuff. So they did make it beginner friendly that way. So we'll put this guy right here. Never mind, it doesn't want to connect. There we go. So now we have power. So now if you right click this, see, you can access all of the drawers that are connected. So now that I've finally done this, this is when it's a great time to set up my chickens. And the reason it's a great time to set up my chickens is because we can also buy a compact machine and put all the chickens inside with the garden enclosures that are making the seeds, and we can connect them as well. So how do I make the personal shrinking device? It's a good thing I played Compact Claustrophobia, because now I'm an expert on compact machines. So to make the personal shrinking device, we need 4 iron plates, an atom shrinking module, and an atom enlarging module, along with a 600 million, I mean that's not 600 million, 600,000 FE. We will need an Eye of Ender though for the atom shrinking module and the enlarging module as well. Is there an Enderman in here? There is not. I will take another energy tablet though. I hate the tiny zombies. They're so annoying. Mostly because they're so fast. Okay, well, I'm gonna have to wait for Enderman. Is there another way to get Ender Pearls? Ender Pearl. Oh, one just spawned. Oh, we can make the Philosopher's Stone. Infernal Dust. Takes Blackout Powder, which takes Obsidian. Excuse me, buddy. Come over here, please. It's always fun cheesing the Enderman by just standing in a little tunnel. So we will need another Ender Pearl, and then we can make the personal shrinking device. Let's see, what does it take to make a compact machine, or do I have to buy them? Compact machine. They come in different sizes, as we know. Okay, they are purchased from the Echo Shop, from the Quartermaster. But we can get a pretty big one. Echo of the Wayfinder. Let's see, what about... Oh no, we could just craft them, but how big are these? They don't say. Compact machine walls just take polished deep slate as well. So it's not difficult at all. Because the idea I have is essentially, we're gonna have a compact machine filled with chickens. And because it's a compact machine, we can just have it connected to one of these cables right here with the storage bus facing it. And we'll have the compact machine full of all these roosts with the chickens, have the garden cloches feed into them so that they all get seeds, and because all the outputs go to an oak drawer, we can all connect to it with a single storage controller, which makes it super, what's the word, manageable. And because all the chickens do produce stuff that we can use, it's also extremely handy as well, because they produce all the things we need, like silicon, iron, osmium, dust. Well, not dust anymore. I'm not actually sure why we would even need a dust chicken at this point. But I mean, we would have access to it. Yeah, there's really no reason to have a dust chicken, unless just to say we have it, really. But with the oak drawers, we can actually store quite a bit of it anyway. But we're making good progress. Now I can actually do stuff off video that's really boring but needs to get done. Because in the meantime, let's see, we still need to go pretty far to find blaze rods, because we haven't even explored this area outside of the healing spring. That's the wrong button. So what were we doing with the main quest? Oh right, this stuff. Transferring heat. finding the Chronoton star. Yeah, that's the one where it wants us to find the vault. So we do have to go out at some point. We can't just stay here. But there is more stuff we can do. Raw replica, where do I get this? From Other Rock. From the Master. He also makes Certus Quartz Dust. How do I get Other Rock? Other Cobble Rock? Spirit Fire. There was a block I have to light on fire to do this, but I forget. Throw a Demon's Dream Fruit to the ground and light it on fire. See Dictionary of Spirits for more information. Okay, so there are some horizontal progression we can still take care of before we go into the vertical. Like, we also need to set up fluid cows as well. At some point. We can also set up the server-friendly mob farming. I've never done the hostile neural networks mod before, though. It's not that expensive either. So we'll have to figure it out. You'll need the Chronoton Glass World Engine to use this mod. Okay. So that is a tier 3 type of setup. Stealing from Wardens within the lower parts of the Deep Slate Ring. So we do have to start exploring now. Because I believe this is the Deep Slate Ring over here. I'm not even sure what these structures are, though. It's just annoying having to dig out that far, but we're going to have to do it regardless. So let's see, what can we accomplish in the meantime? We can still gear up using useful items, because there's a lot of useful items we can get, like the free runners. Exosuit provides useful effects for exploring, but provides no protection. Good to know. Iron, gems, and jewelry are useful. Are we in the mid-game? I don't think so. I think this is still technically early game. Vanilla netherite armor. Malum armor. Yeah, I think technically we're still in the early game. Compact machines. General tech. I guess some of the stuff I could set up more is more of our mechanism stuff. Can you leave this spot, please? Thank you. But the A system is operational, which is what I wanted. Let's see. The ME drive, we can make that. We just need to set up, let's see, annihilation plane. I can make the annihilation plane. I think I can make that right now, actually, because I have the annihilation core. Flux crystals. Perfect. Now if I get the growth accelerators, we'll need more quartz, but... Oh, I don't have Silk Touch. Wait. Where is the... I never got it. Who sells the cardboard box? Cardboard box. The Echo of the Fabricator. Do we have him unlocked? We do. So go to spawn. Go to the Fabricator. Buy a cardboard box. Leave this place. Climb up here and grab our Certus Quartz. That's not how you use it. You just right click. Yoink. So now I can move this over here. Where would be a good spot for it? Do I have any more of the cables? I do. So I think we would want to put it... maybe back here. I think back here's a good spot. There. And all you have to do is take your Certus Quartz block, bury it in the dirt, like so. Take this, grab your annihilation plane, and then filter it for Certus Quartz. Oh wait, I can't filter this, can I? There's an extra step here. So essentially the annihilation plane, if you look, as soon as this grows, if it will grow ever, actually. Yep, there you go. It grows and immediately annihilates it. I don't know where it's storing it though. Oh, I know where it is. Yeah, it went in there. So essentially it's just going to be storing the dust because there's no filter on it at this time. So what I need to do, you usually have to set it up with a subnet. It should have the guide in here. Annihilation plane, subnets. It looks kind of like that. Let's see. Example setups. Not the amethyst farm. We want the simple Certus farm. Yeah, there we go. So I need a storage bus. Because if you have a storage bus filtered to the Certus quartz, this annihilation plane, it has no storage. It's just, I see this barrel has storage, but it only lets in Certus quartz. And because of that, the annihilation plane reads this block and says, oh, if I break it, it won't go in here. So I won't break it. So it'll wait for this to grow to full size before breaking it to go in. We will just need a storage bus. We got one for free, and they're not too expensive, right? Storage bus? Yeah, they're not too expensive. We just have to use the world engine to do it. So we'll need some more quartz dust, but they're easy enough to make, especially right now for us. Because we have a lot of fluix, we just need a lot more Certus quartz. So the foundations for all of our resource automation is almost set up. We're like 80% of the way there, which is really useful. Which means once we get into the more craft-heavy operations, we should be good to go. But it seems like right now we're kind of stalled out because we need to go exploring, which is not bad. It's not a bad thing to do. It's just very far away. So let's grab the other compasses. So we need this compass. Oh, that's the wrong thing. Stealing from wardens. Oh, this one we just need to go to an ancient city. This one is actually locating the vaults. And they're in opposite directions. Awesome. Let's see, how expensive is a drill? Actually additions, drill core. Not too expensive. We could just buy a drill though. That would work as well. Yeah, we don't have access to this stuff quite yet. I'm not really a fan of the immersive engineering drill though. Well, we are digging through stone, so if I just make a very good pickaxe, it shouldn't be a problem. So, the next thing we have to do is venture out of the stone ring and explore the ruins that surround us. So I think that's what we're going to be doing next episode. But in the meantime, I'm your host, Hamas28, and I'll see you guys next time.